Hey, it's 10:30. It is a Wednesday. It is Thanksgiving Eve. But that doesn't stop us from bringing you Vibrant You. Hey, what do you think? Are you having problems with your headsets?
Yeah.
You must be plugged into the wrong spot or something like that.
I don't know.
It's probably user error.
I would agree. Definitely
Operator
user
error.
ear.
Yeah.
Here's a little fun fact and a safety point. I think tonight is actually the biggest drinking day of the year.
It is. They call it blackout.
So don't drink and drive, and please be safe out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
The biggest drinking day of the year?
Yep.
For
Yeah,
some.
the day before Thanksgiving.
They call it
Really?
blackout. They call
why.
it Blackout Wednesday.
I would have thought that the Super Bowl was, but maybe this
Or like
is
New
it.
Year's Eve, or I don't know.
Yeah.
So basically, all the kids from college come home to see everybody, and then
Right.
they go. Like here, they'll go to the Muddy Cow.
Really? It's the Muddy Cow.
It's the Muddy
It's
Cow.
not the Legion or the...
No.
Yeah.
No, not that I know of, but
Eagles
my people were talking about the Muddy Cow last night.
Do they line up drivers?
Yeah. Actually, I'm really impressed. Our kids really, they don't drive intoxicated. They have people to pick them up.
Got that figured out by the
And
time
I will tell them I'll pick them up too.
get
So
out of there.
I'm
Yeah.
going home to get the turkey ready for tomorrow.
Are you really?
I am. Yeah.
Are you getting off early to do that?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
So, but you will not be out muddy cowing.
I'm not going to be out muddy cowing. No danger for me to
Yes.
indulge too much. But anyway, hey, welcome to Vibrant You Live. Mm-hmm. I'm Shane.
I'm Jane.
There's our pause.
I'm Bo.
There's Bo.
And I'm Nathan.
And
All four of us today.
yeah. So a treat for you guys, all four of us today.
How about that?
Now this week we're going to talk. Speaking of Black Friday, we're going to talk about Black Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Black Friday deals, and the sales are going on right now. So it used to be growing up, Black Friday was something special, and you'd get up at 4 a.m. and you'd try to get to that store before the doors unlocked, and
I hated it.
what a nightmare, huh?
Yeah.
And now,
And then some stores started opening on like Thursday afternoon or
Yeah.
Saturday evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got pretty bad.
Yeah.
and now stores are actually closing on Thanksgiving Day, and then reopening again
Yep.
Friday
They're
morning.
going back to the roots.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yes.
so that's kind of cool. But today we're going to give you some gift ideas, but these are special gifts. These are IoT gifts.
IoT.
IoT. And Nathan, can you explain to everybody what
to.
IoT?
Okay.
IoT
I was
stands
going to
for?
say, Woody, what's your guess? IoT. If an IoT gift or an IoT what do you think that stands for?
I'm going to say an internet-oriented treasure.
Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
got
know.
one word right. So IoT, it's kind of a technical term. You don't see it as much used out, on the real world. But IoT actually stands for Internet of Things. And when it says things, the reason they use such a broad term like things is because it can cover like a billion different products. Smart cars, appliances, cameras. Anything that connects to something else and kind of talks to each other. It's an Internet of Thing product.
Okay.
Tablets, phones, watches. There's billions of devices now. So that's why they call it a generic term like things, because it covers so many different things. So yeah, it stands for software or hardware or technology that essentially communicates with each other. Sometimes that's over the internet, Wi-Fi. Sometimes it's over Bluetooth or NFC. There's different technologies, but that's kind of what that stands for. So, last week we talked specifically more about smart home products. And some of that realm, water heaters, washers, dryers, refrigerators, all kinds of stuff. Today we're going to talk more, like Shane mentioned, it's a great time of year if you're looking to purchase some of this stuff for either yourself or amazing gift ideas. So we're going to talk about some of our favorite products that you may be interested in that is like I said, that may be on sale for Black Friday or for the holidays. So Jane, why don't you kind of kick us off some of your favorites that you've seen out there and where to find them?
Sure. So my first one is a bird feeder with camera. I have a person.
What?
Yes, it's super cool.
Okay.
I have a person in my life that is just loves birds and has an app on her phone and listens to the calls and what kind of bird that is and everything. So this bird feeder, it ranges at about $50 all the way up to $150. So it alerts you when there's a bird in the feeder. It videotapes it, and then it also identifies what type of bird it is. And it's also solar powered.
It identifies the bird.
It identifies the bird.
Really?
That's pretty cool.
Yep. So that's I think that one's really cool.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is I'm an eye massager with apps. So if you have problems with migraines or headaches or dry eye, trouble sleeping, you can actually put this on, and then it controls. You have a controller that will remember the settings and remember there's music, so it can it'll massage your temples, it'll put pressures on your eyes, it'll heat it, and then there's music, soft music in the background that really helps. We have 3.
Well, you got to have one for the bedroom, one for the couch, and one for the bathroom.
Yeah.
For all three of the ladies in the house, right?
Oh, I see.
Yes, and that one is about $50.
Wait, Todd doesn't get one? Your husband doesn't get one?
No, he just goes to bed and he's fine. He
Yeah,
doesn't get
same way.
headaches.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe he's the one that creates the headache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not say anything.
I have a headache. Oh, I heard that before. Okay.
Okay, so then the next one is the vacuum cleaner. We had talked a little bit about this, like a Roomba, that kind of thing, and they range anywhere from $50 and up. So you can put this on as an app, and there's a voice assistant, and then it empties itself, and then it remembers where it's going, and it programs itself to do those specific rooms. So those are my top 3 picks for Christmas gifts.
How about
Yeah.
that? And the one empties itself? How does that work?
Yeah, I don't know. I just read it, and it was like, I don't have that new...
It's got like a little reservoir. It pulls up and like parks in it, and then somehow shoots it into the reservoir and
Yep.
comes back
Oh.
out. It's kind of cool.
Now that you
That's
say that,
cool.
I saw that on there. So yeah, you just grab that little canister, and then you personally dump it, but it just unloads for the next round.
I got to get one for my puppy dog if it'll empty him.
There you go.
They probably have that too. That's
yeah,
coming.
they
That's
probably
coming.
do.
All right, Bo, what are your favorites?
Here you go.
Well, yeah, I picked a couple kind of newer devices. So I don't know if anyone's heard of the Ember temperature controlled mug. So if you ever had like a coffee mug or a tea, if you're a tea drinker and you're like, I love drinking out of a mug, but it gets cold so quickly, and maybe you kind of like are sipping the drink and don't down it like I do when I'm drinking coffee. So what it does is it has a little coaster and it keeps your drink hot, but it's an actual mug, so there's no lid on top of it. So for like an hour and a half, you can keep your drink hot. It's like between 120 degrees and 145.
Really?
So yeah, and there's an app that controls it. So if you're like my mom, who we didn't go to Starbucks together much because she would go and order the drink at a certain temperature, which made me want to go to a different Starbucks and not be with her. But this would be perfect for her. So like this is, for anyone, the tea drinker and the coffee drinker in the family, it's called the Ember temperature mug. A little expensive, but there are some like knockoff versions you can get too. So that would be one. And then the next
I have a
one,
question about that though, Bo.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
does it heat the mug as well? So like when you're drinking it, does
Right.
it burn your lips or your hands when you
No.
grab it? No.
So it actually doesn't. It's got a little base. It somehow keeps the drink inside hot, but there's like a whatever the material's made out of, it doesn't make the outside of the handle hot. So it's kind of the perfect
Interesting.
coffee drinkers.
I got
I might
question.
look at one.
Yeah.
Does it make the coffee taste good though?
Not if you don't like coffee.
Well, you got
Not if you
to
don't
like
like
coffee to start
Mr.
with.
Pop drinker.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr.
Give-
Red Bull.
Yeah, give me
there
an
you go.
energy drink. I'm not a coffee drinker, so.
And then, okay, so the next one is, I'd never heard of this one. It's called the Samsung Galaxy Ring. So it's like if you're like a wedding ring or you just want to wear a ring, it measures your heart rate. It tracks your workouts and your sleep. It also tracks if you lose the ring where it's at. So it's kind of like a Fitbit, but a ring version of it. It's gotten really, really popular over the last couple years. So
How do
that's
you read it?
all controlled through your app.
You read
Well,
it on
you-
your
you
phone
go-
or something?
Yeah, just like you would if you have like an iPhone has the Apple Watch app. It's the same thing. Samsung will have a Samsung integrated app, and you can it tracks your sleep, your workouts, tells you if you're getting good sleep, what your heart rate is when you're resting or when you're working
Okay.
out. So it looks like a normal ring too, and it comes in a ton of different colors. So that one's kind of an interesting one. It's gotten pretty popular. And then the third one, I wanted to go with something kind of a little bit out there. Not going to be the cheapest gift if you're looking to buy it for somebody, but they're Ray-Ban, the sunglasses brand. They make kind of a smart sunglasses from, they partnered with Meta. And what you can do is they look like normal sunglasses, but you can translate signs in different languages. You can get recipes based on if you're looking in your fridge, it'll tell you how to combine the recipes into some sort of meal. It can tell you things about landmarks if you're visiting somewhere, and it's got a camera, audio system. So if you're on like a Zoom call, you could do that from your sunglasses, and then you can listen to music because it's got the over ear, the type of music that doesn't have an inner ear. It actually like goes through your ear bone. I'm not actually sure how that works, but yeah, you can listen to podcast music. Little expensive, but kind of cool at that.
Yeah.
When you say a little expensive, how is a little expensive?
I think it was
800.
I think $300, but it's on sale for Black Friday, so now would be the time to get it if you're wanting to try them out.
Okay. The interesting one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not looking to spend that much money, I got some more affordable options for some of those people out there wanting to dabble. So one of my favorite IoT Internet of Things products that I've seen the last few years kind of getting more and more popular are digital picture frames. I know they're really, really popular now for people's offices. We have one in our living room that our young kids love to just see the pictures, scroll on through and comment on them. So we have bedrooms, office spaces, living rooms. It's a great conversation piece. You could be sitting there and have friends over, family over, and you just see the pictures scroll through and you talk about the pictures. It's really, really cool. I noticed that Walmart started a lot of their Black Friday deals early, and they have one of their most popular devices. I think the brand is Nusican is how it's pronounced, but it's a 10-inch digital picture frame, normally $120. It's on sale for only $40. So it's a huge, huge discount at Walmart right now. And it's really cool. You can upload pictures right on your phone, kind of throw them in the gallery, and then they start showing up on your digital picture frame. You can actually share it with other people in the family, so any other people can add pictures to it as well. So if you go on a family trip, you get home, instantly you can start seeing those pictures on your digital picture frame. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it, but digital picture frames make really great gifts. I got my mom and mother-in-law one, and they both absolutely love them. The next one that I would recommend that I use personally are smart light bulbs. I use a brand, a TP-Link is kind of a brand. They're Tapo lights, and right now you can get a 5-pack that do multiple colors. At Best Buy, on Black Friday, it's down from $60 down to $35. But these are really cool. They connect to your Wi-Fi. You can control them with an app. You can also control them with your voice if you have like a Alexa speaker or some sort of a smart speaker. My kids love them. I can say, hey, turn the living room light to green, and my daughter thinks it's like the coolest thing ever, or red or pink or whatever color she requests. My favorite features is you can also set it on timers. So I have a couple lights that would stay on like all night, my living room or my, dining room. Now I can put them, they come on at sundown and they go off at sun up, or I can have them turn off at a certain time. So it makes them far more efficient. They don't run all the time. If you're away from home, you can have lights coming on and coming off. So, kind of mirrors like you're at home. So it makes you feel a little more safe, but they're cool. They're fun. And they're also very practical and help with efficiency.
We've yet to burn one out.
Yeah.
I don't know how long they're going to last. But
LED light bulbs that last forever. It's crazy.
Do they have them for outdoor use as well?
Yeah, they make outdoor ones, indoor ones. Now, time of years, you can get Christmas light strands that are smart too, that do like strobing effects, and they do like a whole bunch of different stuff. This is a great time of year because the Christmas lights and the holidays, a lot of the stuff is on sale. Yeah. But they're super easy to install. You literally just plug it into a lamp, screw it into a light fixture, and then it connects to your Wi-Fi, and you can start using it immediately. But they're really, really great. And then what I think is maybe the most underrated smart product or IoT device is a smart garage door opener. I know that Ace Hardware here in town actually has them for only $40, and you don't have to get a new garage door opener. You can use pretty much any brand garage door opener, but you mount the little hub in your garage, and it can tell when your garage is open or closed. You can then control it from your phone or computer and open and close it remotely. One of my favorite features, because I'm very forgetful, is I have my garage shut every night at like 9 p.m. if I forgot to shut it. So that, because I used to always wake up, go outside, and in the morning, oh my gosh, my garage door opener was open all night. So super cool features. It's super affordable, $40, great gift for people. And it's just, I think it's a very practical thing that's underrated. So, and I know Shane's got some ideas as well, stuff that he loves.
Yeah, so I've got kind of a neat one. My daughter's got one of these, and I thought, well, this would be kind of nice for for a gift that they can buy at their parents. It's called an Insta-Chew automatic pet feeder. And it's on sale for $77 at Walmart.com. You can have it shipped right to town here. And what it is, it's a pet feeder that you can through an app control how much you give a portion to your animal, what time you feed them, and it also comes with a high definition camera, so you can actually watch them, as they come up and eat. And it's also got two-way audio, so like you can talk to your pet while it's eating, or if your pet's got questions, it can ask
sure.
you.
Yeah. They have that for husbands and wives, too?
I didn't look that up.
Maybe it would help me
They
shed a few
do.
pounds.
This one comes with a programmable treat dispenser.
Oh,
so that's
really?
made for the...
Yep.
So if they've been a good little pet or dog, cat or dog, they get a treat.
You finish all your nummies, you get a treat.
That's
I
right.
think it's funny. Everybody, when they say the treat, they have to do it in a high-pitched voice, just like you guys, like the
talk to your
dog.
animal.
Isn't it? So the next one is one that I would really like to get. It's $78 at Walmart.com. It's a smart electric kettle, one of those water heaters.
Oh yeah.
Electric tea kettle. And on
I've got one of those.
Yeah, and I've got one too, and I've got it plugged into a smart plug, but all I can do with that is turn it on or off. So I can either have the smart plug scheduled to turn it on, let it boil, and once it hits the switch, it's off, and it stays off, right? Well, this one here, it allows you to turn it on and off as you wish, control the temperature through the app, so you don't have to bring it up to full boil.
Right.
Like coffee, you're not supposed to actually brew coffee at a full 212.
185 or something like that?
Yeah, between 185 and 205, somewhere in there. So it's got that. And it also has a hold temperature, so you can actually hold it at that temperature for a long period of time, rather than it just shutting off and cooling down as the morning goes on. So that's another fun IoT one that has an app with it too. And my last one is a Thermo Pro digital meat thermometer. So I always I have a smoker, an electric smoker, and I will do different types of meats all at the same time. As long as I'm smoking, I might as well, do several different types of meats. So your beef and your pork, and they want to get done at different times. This one's a 4-probe version, and it connects to your phone, and it'll allow you to set which probe is in what meat, and so you can figure out which temperature you want to have, and then it'll send you a notification that you're reaching a certain temperature if you want to do something like wrap the meat or whatever as you smoke it. Got it. So, and it could use it on your grill as well. So, I mean, these are just some fun IoT gift ideas. That thermometer is only $46 on Amazon. So these are a wide range of prices, fit every budget, and
they got one thing in common: the internet.
Yeah, well, that's what IoT stands for.
Oh, and you guys happen to be internet providers.
So we didn't ask you.
What a coincidence.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So, Jeff, are there anything that you can think of that you think would be good gifts for the IoT and you?
That I would like to receive, or that I'd like to give?
Both.
Either way.
I mean, on the give end, I guess I've seen a few things on the grandkids lists, and they're really kind of smaller sort of things, but more convenience things. For me, I just always think it would be neat to have a Ring doorbell, with that sort of setup with the camera. I've got to get my partner to agree on that though first. For some reason she's like, no, we don't need to be filming the neighborhood. So if it showed up, we'd have to use it.
You can get some amazing videos on there that can go viral.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've seen them. Yeah.
Well, kind of funny story. Our neighbor for Halloween, they always come over, and my husband always gives them this specific gift. And they didn't come over this year, and they were totally upset. So Todd was upset. And so I ended up taking that gift and putting it over on their door. And so the Ring camera picked up that I was there. And so they came running out, saw the gift, ran downstairs. Mom, Dad, look what we got. And they're like, oh, Jane must have been over. So then because the Ring camera said, hello, you have a visitor.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
anyway, we encourage you to shop local. And then there's a lot of big sales happening with Black Friday, and then
Small Business
Saturday, exactly.
Yeah.
So pay attention to the radio, because you guys are announcing all of that right now. And
Right.
then the
That's what
local
we're going
paper
through.
came out with all of the Small Business Saturday specials.
Sure.
And then speaking of Saturday, there's Light Up Litchfield at 5 o'clock at Central Park.
All right. And I assume
Yeah.
you guys are probably going to have the office closed tomorrow for Turkey Day.
Yeah.
And Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And Friday. There you go.
Yeah. So if you're looking to get gifts for Christmas, or even if you're not and just want to, test out some of these Internet of Thing devices, Cyber Monday, I've already ordered a bunch of stuff for Christmas, and honestly, a few things for myself because I got a little caught up. But now is the time to do it. You're saving a ton of money if you do it during the Black Friday window. So we highly encourage it.
All right.
Yeah, and if you want to get into some of this stuff, but you're worried your internet's not good enough, or it could be better, or you just have questions about Vibrant or questions for us on some of the stuff we talked about, give us a call here locally, 693-3231. If you missed part of today's show, or you want to listen back to some different ideas you thought were fun or cool gift ideas, check us out on Facebook or YouTube. You can search Vibrant Broadband to see these. We repost these radio shows on Thursdays, usually the day after they air on the radio. And then, of course, catch us live on Wednesdays, KLFD at 10:30. We're on pretty much every Wednesday. So
Thank you for having us. And
Yep.
thank you, audience, for listening again. And I'm Shane.
I'm Jane.
I'm Bo.
and I'm Nathan.
Tune in next week for another Vibrant You Live.
There you go.
Internet.